Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. I hope you're all doing fantastic. As always, how's it going? Let me know how it's going in the chat. Who's here? Southwest 2115, Jacob, Fire VFX, Doja, Varden. Who else have we got here? Mr. Music, let's go, another incredible stream. Jamel, welcome. Oh, hand cam. Yes, the hand cam is, of course, back. We didn't have it for landing in the previous stream because we had Jason as a guest, so it would have been a bit awkward to try and squish all of it on the screen, so we didn't use it in the previous. But it's back. Yesterday, we're using the hand cam. Again, Jinko, welcome to stream. Captain EU, Hurricane Footage, and Aftermath, welcome. Siren, Aviation Avgeek, Aviation Rodriguez, Captain Romania. We'll be here forever if I say hello to everybody. But what's up? Welcome back to another stream. Today is going to be a fun one. We're flying from Calgary over to Vancouver for the Vancouver flying event today. Captain No Gear, I am doing great. Thank you. How are you? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, over to Vancouver today. It's actually kind of interesting as well because if you've been watching these streams since day one, you'll know that this is the first ever route, the first ever stream we ever streamed, right? On our Twitch channel when we first started off. So it's kind of nice. It's a bit nostalgic to fly this exact same route again. The last time we flew this route, this airport wasn't 3D, and now it's 3D, which is nice. We're seeing upgrades along the way. But yeah, as I mentioned, Calgary over to Vancouver, looking at a flight time of around 1 hour. So not too long at all. Should be pretty nice. Hopefully it stays like that anyway. I can imagine it would be even shorter. I'm not too sure, depending on how fast we cruise and the winds whilst we're up there. But the average flight time for this route is around 1 hour. So that's what you can expect. We're covering a total distance of 376 nautical miles. So it's really not enormous. It's a relatively straightforward, tiny flight. But the good thing about it as well, and no, there aren't any whips, Southwest 2115, Grayson, welcome to the stream. Is the scenery on this route is fantastic. It's honestly brilliant. If you like mountainous locations, then honestly, you're in for a real treat today. The entire route pretty much consists of flying over mountains, and it looks amazing. We're flying in current time today, so sunrise departure into the early hours of the morning here, which will be really nice. We don't usually fly with current time, but we are today because it just looks perfect, and it fits really well. Let's have a look. Aviation Rodriguez. Lanes Aviation, welcome to the stream. Dan, did you see Virgin are going to fly to the Maldives and Turks? Yes. Yes, I did see that. I'll definitely be going to the Maldives for sure. That'll be awesome. But let's not stall for too long. The aircraft's already fired up. The flight plan's already done. The weight and balance as it needs to be. If you are flying with us today, we're on the expert server, and the flight plan is complete. So, of course, if you are flying with us, then just simply copy the flight plan and we can make our way towards Vancouver as soon as possible. I'm not going to stall for too long then, because obviously we'll be here on the ground for a little while if the event gets busier. It's looking relatively calm at the moment, which is nice. So if you're looking for a more chill event than usual, then now's your chance. If we have a look and just see how busy the airport is at the moment, I honestly don't think it's not too bad at all. So if you want to join an event that isn't swarmed by pilots already, then now's the chance to spawn in on the expert server and join us here for this flight. Of course, this flying event isn't just the expert server, it's all servers. Although you won't see us because the stream is being hosted on the expert server, you can still fly and tag along on the casual or training server if that's only what you have access to. So it's open to all. That's enough said. Let's go ahead then and push back. We'll tune into the 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡 real quick just to see if that's changed. I doubt it has. But we'll tune into the 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗟, see what's going on over there, contact ground request pushback, and make our way out to the runway for a very prompt departure. So let's tune into the 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗟 then. It is still here indeed. As I mentioned, it most likely hasn't changed, but just for the sake of the stream, we'll listen to it anyway. After we take off today, it's pretty much just like we're going to swing the airplane to the left and just head to the west and just go for it, really. There's no great standard instrument departures here, and I couldn't find a chart for this airport, or at least where I was looking anyway, so we're just going to enable LNAV after takeoff and let the airplane do what it needs to do on autopilot. But the use of departure recommended. Landing runways 35 left, right, departing runways, both runways 35 left, 35 right. Awesome. Okay, information Bravo. What we're going to do today, I'm going to set myself a bit of a challenge, and we're going to be like extra realistic today. We're going to Wyred, welcome to the stream, by the way. Meteoroid, welcome to the stream as well. We're going to do it from the tug perspective. This is something that I've had the opportunity to do in real life, and it's honestly amazing. So I thought, why not recreate it in Infinite Flight? Of course, we now have the TLD tugs in Infinite Flight, which they've been in the sim for a while now, but they're pretty cool tugs. They lift the front of the airplane up, and they're just small and very versatile. And can handle aircraft up to the 757, I believe. I've set it to interior drone 1, so you can see that we're in the tug driver's view now, which is a view I'm used to. Really cool. Kind of missed this. It definitely was fun. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can push back in this view today, just for the challenge and extra bit of fun. So, are we on ground? We'll tune into ground and request pushback with the runway that we'd like to go to with information Bravo here. Let me have a look. 35 right. And check the traffic behind. Looks like there's an A321. I can see their ground speed increasing, so I can imagine we'll get clearance to push back very soon, actually. Or at least hopefully anyway. We'll see. Who's on frequency? Jager. Apologies if I butchered that name, but thank you very much for controlling ground today. What's the departure airport? Calgary. There is an Air India 747. I've noticed that. There seems to be a recurring recurring thing on these streams. I think somebody just likes to use the Air India 747. Of course, once we're airborne, I'll be able to read the chat a lot more. I'd like to focus on the departure here and taxi out to the runway as quick as possible before we wait for too long. With that being said, let's just hang about for our pushback clearance here. There's a lot of movement going on behind us at the moment, so once it's all clear, I can imagine we'll get our pushback clearance. Detroit Flyer, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Do your memberships work here? Kirill, we have channel memberships here on this channel. If you're referring to my own channel, they won't be the same membership. Always a nice haircut. Thank you. Thank you. Do I do Prague to Heathrow or Gatwick? Go to Gatwick. Why not? Spice it up. Spice it up. Is that with EasyJet? Do it with EasyJet. I'm sure EasyJet fly that route. Pushback approved. Expect 35 right. Okay, cool, Wilco. So we'll accept that pushback clearance then. We'll go ahead and slap on those beacon lights because we're ready to rock and roll here. Let me just check behind that there's no airplane. Okay. There's a WestJet just pushing back yet. We'll wait. We'll wait. We've got our clearance. As soon as the aircraft moves out of the way, which they might just do a really long push, if I'm honest, all the way over there. We'll wait for the area to be clear and maybe do a left-hand pushback. A380? There's an A380 here? I can only see a 747. Oh, you mean the rework? Yeah. We're all waiting for that now, right? Yeah, cool. So as soon as that WestJet is out of the way, we'll initiate our pushback. And I think when we get to like the roadway, I'll start making a turn. Of course, from the tug perspective, you're not going to have the best view. So we'll see if we can do this. Over to the tug view then. Oh, maybe not. The 737 is just... Oh, they're already taxiing. Okay, right. We'll begin our pushback then. Parking brake off. Quickly calibrate. And go over to the ground services. And begin our pushback. This is fun. Okay, right. Let's see if we can do this. This is nice, actually. It's kind of cool to do it from this view. Of course, when the tug moves, though, it's going to look slightly weird, but we'll try our best. Start the engines as well whilst we're at it. We'll go with engine 1 once we've crossed the roadway there. You're not late, Ricky. We're just starting the stream. Let's start with engine 1. And get ready to steer the aeroplane. You can see the taxiway line. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Taxi to runway 35 right. Contact tower when ready. Yeah, I see the tugs going off to the side a bit, which is fine. Let's see if we can push right onto the line here. The back of the aircraft's crossing the line. Nice sharp turn. Ooh, just over a little bit. We'll correct that. Taxi to runway 35 right. Contact tower when ready. Air Canada 909 Victor Alpha. Pushback approved. There we go. We'll stop there. Pop. Parking brake on. And start engine 2. You can put the flaps down to 5. Detach the tug. Hop back into the flight deck now. Ready for pushback with information Bravo. Requesting runway 35 right. Holding position. Where's the tug? Detach tug. There we go. Looking good. Trim can go to 20. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize the trim wheel. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool. Okay, flaps 5, trim 20, leave it as it is. Spoilers armed. There we go, looking good. Pretty much ready to go, waiting for the other engine to fire up. This is the 737. Strobes at the gate? What's going on? Okay, right. Let's turn the APU off then. And request taxi. 235 right with information Bravo. Okay, how's the audio, by the way? I forgot to ask. I mean, this song, I always ask when the quietest song's playing. But do let me know before we go too far. I've upped the gain on my microphone a bit since the previous stream, so hopefully that sounds fine. Taxi to 35 right and contact tower when ready. Okay, we will do... We'll wait for this 737 to create some space here. Looks like they're pushing in our direction, so we can't exactly make a right-hand turn now. Audio 5.5. Awesome. Continuing ahead. WestJet 210. Calgary ground. Corsair 972. Ready to taxi with information Bravo. WestJet 654. Taxi to runway 35 right. Contact tower. What's going on in the chat? What device are you using? This is the 2018 iPad Pro. I don't know what generation it is. I just always refer to it by its date. It's quite old now, actually. It's quite old. It's holding up okay, though. Just. I think it's starting to sort of degrade, right? It's starting to get slower, which is unfortunate. Because the M1 iPads don't work with the software that I use to stream. Right, let's begin our taxi then. Can you do a one-engine landing? I could do it. I'm not going to do it, though. How much fuel? Well, you don't really need too much. It's a 1 hour flight, so maybe an hour and 45 fuel, 45 minutes reserve. Maybe like 2 hours fuel in case you get incredible vectors on arrival, but I highly doubt that will be the case. You really don't need too much on this flight. We're going quite light today. Straight up to 36,000 feet. Okay, right. Left-hand turn here. The simulator pilot will be cruising at flight level 360 today, 36,000 feet.
Pushback with information Bravo. Scandinavian 7837. Give way to aircraft on your left. Give way to aircraft. Scandinavian.
Quick tip when landing, set your trim to -20. Increases a better smooth landings at Aviation Rodriguez. I wouldn't do that with the trim. I would prefer to take the back pressure off the controls. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do anyway. I don't know if that's a taxiway right to the end. We'll make a right-hand turn here. Follow this 737 in front. Not sure how the taxiway layout works here. Let's have a look. Yeah, if we was to go in the left-hand taxiway, would have been like an intersection departure, so we'll just continue straight ahead and use up as much runway as possible, although we don't really need it, but... which membership is better on here or your channel? That's a judgment that you have to make. You get more perks here.
Air Canada 267, pushback approved. Expect runway 35 left.
Hopefully we'll be airborne within the next 10 minutes. There's not really a line at the end of the runway at the moment, so we should be all good. There shouldn't be huge delays. It's not too busy today, which is lovely.
Please follow instructions. Stand by. Jersey 1 Bravo Echo. Victor Tango Charlie Kilo Juliet. Taxi.
Let's see. Yeah, there's literally there's no line whatsoever.
Taxiing to runway 35 right. Victor Tango Charlie Kilo Juliet. WestJet 220. Give way to aircraft on your left. Yankee Uniform Mike.
Retro infinite flight stream. Captain EU is getting ready to head to Gatwick now from Prague. Are you flying with EasyJet? Like, not in real life, obviously, but are you using the EasyJet livery, Captain EU?
Yankee Romeo Romeo Oscar Mike. Taxi to runway 35 right. Contact tower when ready.
Is that, yeah, that's a departure there. That's that 321 that pushed back behind us. Where are more streams? We stream as frequently as we can. Yes, of course, EasyJet for life. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, EasyJet's a good airline. I'm not like... I used to really love EasyJet. It doesn't really bother me too much anymore. I think it's because I flew with them so much over the course of the summer that I got bored. And for a tall person like me, the legroom, it isn't ideal. It isn't ideal when you do long flights.
Taxiing to runway 35 right. WestJet 20. Yankee Romeo Romeo Oscar Mike. Give way to aircraft on your left. Give way to aircraft. Yankee Romeo Romeo Oscar Mike.
Okay, right, looking good.
Taxi to runway 35 left.
Let's have a look, see what turn we can take. We'll take the next left.
Taxiing to runway 35 left.
Or to create some space, because I can imagine the lines going to pile up down here. We'll just continue straight ahead and use up the entire runway. Virgin's forever my favourite, though. Yeah, Virgin's a nice airline. Especially now that they've opened the new routes. I think they'll be very popular.
Ready to taxi with information Bravo. Calgary ground. Delta Foxtrot Hotel Delta X-Ray. Ready to taxi to runway 35 right with information Bravo.
Right, we'll head over to Tower then. Get ready for our departure. 2 aircraft before us. So we'll wait for our turn.
Taxi to runway 35 right. Contact tower when ready. Crossing runway 29. Corsair 972.
Start slowing down. Easy on the brakes.
Crossing runway 26. Corsair 972. WestJet 312.
There we go. Cool. Right, let's go over to tower then. Tower, request departure. 35 right, departing west. We'll send it now anyway. Then we'll get told we're probably like set at third in line for departure or something, so then we can just wait our turn and ATC. Oh, okay. We're given clearance straight away. Okay, right. Change of plans. Mr. Beast, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. I was prepared to wait. There we go. Okay, let's just take off really quickly then. Strobes landing lights.
Calgary Tower, WestJet 210, ready for departure of runway.
Let's make this a quick process. Ah! What's going on? There's two aircraft on... Oh, okay, are we lining up and waiting whilst an aircraft's... This is cool, if that is what's happening. Two aircraft lining up. That's pretty sweet. Is that a thing? Okay, well, we'll wait here and watch the takeoff in front of us. There's the mountains over there, by the way, that we're going to fly over eventually. What's going on here then? Aircraft just taken off, waiting for this 320 to go. I don't think this is the proper procedure. I was thinking the same thing. It's fine. It's fine. We like a bit of wake turbulence. There we go. Away it goes. Let's quickly calibrate then, because we'll get clearance to take off very soon.
Number 1, cleared to land. Runway 35 left. Air Canada 0905 Super. Yankee Romeo Romeo Oscar Mike. Hold short of runway 35 right. Holding short runway 35 right.
Okay.
Yankee Romeo
Let's
Romeo
expect
Oscar
takeoff
Mike.
clearance then. The aircraft just rotated.
Frequency change
Turn off the parking brake.
Good day. Frequency
Slowly
change
roll.
approved. WestJet 5219. Good day. Calgary Tower. Yankee Romeo Romeo Oscar Mike. Ready for departure at runway 35.
Do you have two iPads? I have three iPads. I don't really know why. Bathika, welcome to the stream. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. I'm only rolling so that we don't get a prompt that we're inactive on the runway. Here we go. Okay, so 35 right, clear for takeoff. What are the winds? Yeah, 7 knot headwind, not bad. Up to 89% N1. Or 88, pretty much the same thing. Okay, 120, accelerating nice and fast. 130, let's start to pull back then. There we go. Lovely stuff, gears coming up. And we'll turn on the LNAV soon. Fly runway heading for now. Autopilot, 2,500 feet per minute at the moment. Oh, parallel departure with an F-18. Okay, let's have a look then at the traffic around us. We'll continue flying straight ahead for now. Let the aircraft accelerate. There we go, frequency change approved. Good day, we can tune out. We don't need ATC anymore. Thank you so much for your service, ATC at Calgary there. Very quick departure. 200 knots. We'll bring those flaps up soon. Flaps coming up. Okay, and LNAV. Away we go. Goodbye, Calgary, en route to Vancouver. There's the mountains. Guazonoso, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Thank you very much for the sub. Ooh, let's slow down here and notice that just as it happened. Increase the climb rate. Let's make sure that this overlay is working nice and quick. Have you ever got a level 3 violation? I believe so. Yeah, I believe I have, long time ago. think the most common violation that I've got, and I guess everybody's got, are level 1s. Like overspeeding and stuff. Here's a fun fact for you. Yesterday I was flying from JFK to Rome in the Delta 330 Neo. And the thing is, it was kind of heavy, but I wasn't really... This is why it's always very important to monitor the your device whilst you're climbing all the way up to your cruise altitude, because what I done was... I had the speed, fine. The vertical speed was maybe like a bit too high. It wasn't though. It wasn't. It was at like 2,000 feet per minute. It wasn't very much, and we had decent enough speed. Anyway, we were gaining altitude, getting higher and higher and higher and higher, to the point where the throttle was like absolutely firewalling. It was redlining. It was really trying to stay in the air. And I didn't notice that the plane actually fell out of the sky until I looked to my right and noticed that the plane was doing spirals. I recovered it. It was just rather... Luckily no one was around, because that would have been a bit awkward. The airspace was really quiet. But yeah, that was an interesting one. That's certainly the first time I've done that. Yeah. That's happened to me before. Yeah, that's why it's always very important to just keep your eyes peeled, right? Until you're safely at your cruising altitude. Maybe I should have done a step climb. I was trying to go to 38,000 feet, and it could only really get to 34, so I just left it at that. Any giveaway, Dan? Yeah, of course, Jacob. We'll do a giveaway when we're over the mountains at some point, maybe at the top of descent. Speeding up then. Let's speed up to 280 knots. Did you remove your violations? I thought you had loads once. Maybe not. I don't know. Where have they gone? Dan, do you not care if I use some replay footage from today's flight in one of my future videos? Yeah, Captain Nogia, go for it. Anybody's welcome to make recap videos for these events if you really want to. Got to expose Dan. What's up, Bruce? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we're going a bit too fast again. Let's just keep an eye on it. I always get... This is a common occurrence. I get very distracted by the chat to the point where I do very embarrassing things sometimes, like falling out of the sky or forgetting my landing gear, overspeeding. That's quite a common one. And just not replying to ATC sometimes. It's so bad. You know, it's actually... The thing is, watching a stream's easy. Creating a stream's difficult. I think, like, managing multiple things at once is challenging when you're streaming and trying to stay serious. This is one reason why I got this box over. If you look on my hand cam now, this is one of the reasons why I got this XLR thing, so I can just like adjust the volume in my ears. Because originally when I started streaming, I couldn't really adjust the volume. I was having to listen to infinite flight music and everything all at 100% volume, which wasn't very comfortable. I managed somehow. I'm probably slightly deafened from it now, but yeah, this helps out a lot. Helps out tons. I thought you had 285 violations. I don't think I ever had 285. That's quite excessive. I think it was in the 200, but I don't think it was that much. IF England, welcome to the stream. Alright, here we go then. So, let's climb at 2,500 feet per minute. Landing lights, we don't need those. Climbing at 289. We'll leave it at that. Over the mountains we go. Then I wasn't joking when I said this was a very mountainous route. The entire route will now consist of mountains until we reach Vancouver. And even then, there's still mountains, so it'll be a scenic one. This is most likely the most scenic route we've streamed in a long time, which is nice. In a moment, I'll go ahead and get rid of the hands cam and focus on the chat a lot more. Let's do that now, actually. Let's go ahead and set the camera real quick to something cool so we can see the mountains. That's nice. I like this one. For some reason, I really like the ones where you can sort of just like look over the dash here, right? Whilst also looking down on some of the instruments. It just looks kind of cool. You do like wide angle. That's nice. We'll leave it at that. Right, here. Let me go ahead and figure this out then. Goodbye for now. And cam. Let's see then. If you've got any questions, then you're more than welcome to ask. I can now focus on the chat a lot more. The autopilot's working its magic, as always. Let's see, climbing 2,500 feet per minute. All we have to really adjust is our speed once we get to our cruising altitude, which is absolutely fine. I won't forget that. I say that I probably will, but... Why do you use the vertical speed to control the speed sometimes? It's just like the same pitch for speed. A lot of the time I disconnect the auto throttle, I leave it around 85% N1, like a climb thrust setting, and then just control the airspeed with the vertical speed, aka pitching for speed. Sometimes I just floor it. It really depends what mood I'm in. It depends if I'm in a rush as well. Like if I need to get to cruise quick, then I'll rock it off. Today I'm not in a rush, so. How long have you been playing Infinite Flight? Quite literally since day one. Near enough, anyway. Let's see then. 44 minutes until we arrive. Looking good. Yeah, I thought it would be slightly shorter. We've been in the air now for 8 minutes. I can imagine it will still decrease a fair amount. 30 minutes until we hit the TOD. So we'll do a giveaway today in the next 20 to 30 minutes, most likely when we reach our top of descent. Switch up the camera views as well on this route because there are some pretty cool views here. So we'll do a wing view at one point. Is there a way to leave Infinite Flight AFK on long flights without the autopilot crashing? I was flying across the Atlantic Ocean, went off for a bit and come back and it crashed. What crashed? The actual sim itself, or the airplane fell out the sky and crashed? Captain Romania is above us right now. Let's have a look around quick. Ah, yeah, they are. It's fine. Because we aren't... Oh, we are cruising at 36,000. We might have to cruise slightly lower than... Go to 34. For now, anyway. There we go. The airplane fell out of the sky and crashed. I think it's hard to tell unless you were able to share your replay file. If you feel like it was a problem, then you can always create a support thread on the forum and see if anyone else is having this issue. It could have potentially been winds. You might have been flying too slow. You might have been flying overweight. You might have been trying to climb to an altitude that the aircraft couldn't physically get to at the weight you was flying at. It could have been a very tight turn and the airplane might have gone bonkers. I'm not too sure. You might have run out of fuel. That's a common one. So I feel like if you're able to share your replay file, then it'll be easier to get to the bottom of what the issue that actually was. There you go. For the remainder of the climb, we'll climb at around 1,500 feet per minute. Are you going to do a big airplane stream? I mean, when the Super Jumbo eventually comes out, that'd be a cool one. I think when the Super Jumbo... Actually, no, I'll be careful with what I say, because technically I'll be confirming liveries already, so... I can't tell you the routes that I'd probably stream, because that would just be a dead giveaway. But yeah. What's Bruce saying here? So we don't speculate about releases. We can set false expectations. Anyone reading it? Yes, I agree, Bruce. Thank you very much. Bruce, thanks for being here today and moderating. Southwest 2115. Yeah, please don't leak anything before development has even started. Exactly. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Yeah, Captain No Gear, back with the beeps here. with the with regards to the liveries and stuff. Southwest 2115, thank you very much for stopping by. Take care. Let's have a look here then. Let's do this again. What I'll do is I'll start a poll, because we'll be close to arriving very soon actually. Only 19 minutes till the TOD. We'll do a poll for the camera view. Can you sing? No. But I don't think so anyway. I'm not going to try singing on a stream. But I'm just typing up a poll. Okay, there we go then. There's a poll in the chat now where you can vote for which view you'd like us to land in today. Let's see what wins. Oh, Vancouver Centre's online. Lovely stuff. Are we actually within? Nearly. We'll check in. We'll check in soon. Remind me what the PFD is. The primary flight display. So the option that says PFD would basically be an ILS landing with this view, where we could only use this screen to land. Just for reference. Stay in gaming, welcome to First Officer. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. With that being said, if you're interested in gaining access to exclusive perks here on the channel and supporting the AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program, you can become a channel member today and gain access to exclusive perks, which are pretty cool, like monthly flights with staff, and a lot more. So if you'd like to, I mean, by clicking the link in the description, it won't make you a channel member, but what it will do is it will show you a list of the perks that you'll gain access to. So if you're even interested, give it a click, have a look, and see if it's for you. All of the revenue generated by channel memberships gets donated directly towards the AOPA Foundation, so it goes to a good cause. Cuba, what's up?
WestJet 212 Alpha Kilo, requesting descent via Cannon 5 arrival.
Ooh, Jason sent me a nice message here. Hold on a minute. Wait there. Let me see if I can sort something out here.
WestJet 5219, descending via Cannon 5 arrival. WestJet 212 Alpha Kilo. Vancouver Center, WestJet 105 Alpha, with you of 19,200.
Oh, Infinite Flight's in the chat of an Infinite Flight stream. I think it's Jason, most likely, on the account.
Vancouver Center, United 891, with you of 14,600. Proceed on course, Qatari 9551.
Give me a moment.
9677 heavy.
Just a little bit of patience here whilst we sort something out. Let me go ahead and change the view then whilst we're. This is a cool one. You can see the wingtip and the mountains. Let me open the Slack channel. Do some stuff behind the scenes. See if I can sort this out.
November 420 Alpha Romeo, requesting descent via Gris 6 arrival.
Air Canada 267, received on course to Vancouver. Air Canada 711 Romeo.
Let's read the chat in the meantime.
Radar from April 442, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course.
United 891 is 4 nautical miles east of 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗡𝗟 at 13,000 feet.
Okay, right. Give me a second then.
GPS approach
We'll go ahead and show a
126
work in
left
progress
Vancouver.
shot. Just a moment.
Vancouver Centre, Air Canada 758. within 20,800,
Whilst I set it up.
Descending via Dukesum 5 arrival.
Proceed on course. Air Canada 267, WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo, Atlantic airspace. Please contact Vancouver Central on 128.0. Air Canada 267, requesting flight left 300. Air Canada 6897, turn right heading 260. Air Canada 711 Romeo, proceed to west.
Descending via Canada 5 arrival. Air Canada 711 Romeo.
Oh, wait a moment. Okay, we are. Jason, I'm not too sure if you're still watching, but the image you just provided is a PNG file,
Air Canada 6897.
which it does look pretty cool, I'll be honest, but no background there.
You're welcome. Air Canada 0905 Super.
Air Canada 701 Tango heading expect vectors to the aisle approach runway 26 left Vancouver. Air Canada 701 Tango.
Okay, hold on a moment. It's a lovely view of the mountains, yeah, definitely. Oh, Vancouver's just gone offline anyway. Okay, that's fine.
November 4th.
Just was about to check in.
Romeo is 4 nautical miles east of 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗚𝗏 at 12,700 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Vancouver.
Thanks, Jason. Right. Okay. Let me change the file here real quick. Yes, there we go. Okay, right. Let's have a look. I need to crop this up real quick. Okay. You just sent me another one. Right. Okay. Take 3. Hold on. I apologize that this is taking a little bit of time. Doing it as quick as I possibly can. Okay, done. Right. Okay, right, before I show this, I need to quickly see what we're actually showing here. Okay, let's show you then what's going on. So this is the high poly geometry of the 𝗖𝗛𝗡𝗏𝗏. It's a work in progress shot, of course. You can stay tuned over our social media channels for extra shots, right? More angles of this upcoming aircraft. But here it is, whip shot. What do you think? Looking good. Look at the detail there. Yeah, looking nice. It's now the race to who can share it on social media first. That's always been the game. Won't show for too long because in 10 minutes we'll go ahead and do a giveaway. I'm about to pass out from that. Please don't pass out. I'll go ahead and set up the giveaway whilst we're talking away and waiting for the time to tick. Let me log in here. I'm logged into the wrong channel. Need to switch to the Infinite Flight account. What plane is that for? The 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗡𝗟. Really like it. Looks exactly how I remember on the ramp. Wait, Captain Nogi, you worked on the ramp as well? Where did you work on the ramp? Dan, what airport are you closest to? Let me check. Oh, hold on a minute. I think we have AUF Vancouver Centre. Checking IFR. Bruce, we are closest to Charlie Yankee Lima Whiskey. Right, okay. Set this giveaway up again.
Requesting flight following to Vancouver. Air Canada 99, requesting descent via Vitek for arrival. Vancouver Centre.
Okay, the giveaway is ready to go when we want to do it. So not too long from now. We'll do it in about 5 minutes time. How about that?
Qatari 9551. Vancouver Centre. Jersey 1 Bravo Echo. Review of 23,900.
Air Canada 0719 heavy, maintain mark .60. Vancouver Centre, WestJet 3155, review of 23,400. WestJet
Okay, let me close Slack here.
requesting descent via Canada 5 arrival.
Maintain Mach .60. Air Canada 0719 heavy.
Air Canada 0719
Timed out by night, but what was going on there?
50, descent, maintain 11,000. WestJet 107, maintain mark
I was a ramp agent with American Airlines at BTV for about half a year ago. Awesome. Did you get to work on sorry, I'm familiar with the code BTV. Which airport is that? Did you get to work on like a variety of aircraft? Was it like small regional aircraft? Let's have a look then. We'll change the view. The mountains are actually sort of like, well, the mountains were there. We still have like mountainous terrain, but it's sort of flattened a little bit. You can see that in the distance there are more mountains. So this is actually one of the featured airports for today as well, down here on the left. I can't remember the name of it. Radar contact. There we go. Awesome. We'll leave it at this view. Oh, you can't even see. I just realised the work in progress shot's still on the screen. Yeah, let's get rid of that then, because we'll do the giveaway soon.
Requesting radar vectors to Vancouver.
As I was saying, no mountains at the moment. There will be in the distance. Benny Boy Alpha, thank you very much for the heads up. Burlington, Vermont. Mostly regional aircraft such as CRJs, E175s, and a couple of A319s. Awesome, that's still pretty nice. And that's a nice variety. I would have loved to have worked on different aircraft. I only got the opportunity to work on the A319s, 20s, and 21s. Which got a little bit boring. Especially when the A380 would park right outside of the crew room and you'd see it every day when you come into work. And you couldn't even do anything with the plane. You couldn't even load anything onto it.
Proceed on course. Scandinavian 7837. Qatari 9551 is 24 nautical miles west of Nakusp at 34,000 feet. Requesting GPS runway 26.
Jet the Aviator commented, I really want to work on the ramp at PBI or MCO. Those airports are the closest to me in my heart. Do it. I mean, apply for it if you're, of course, old enough to do that. Working on the ramp, super fun. I would recommend it. I would honestly recommend it. It's a really cool job.
Roger. Qatari 9551. WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo.
Okay, TOD in 5 minutes. In 3 minutes, we'll do the giveaway.
Victor Tango Charlie Kilo Juliet is 3 nautical miles southwest of Calgary Springbank at 14,000 feet. Requesting flight following to Vancouver. Contacting Vancouver approach on 1.
We're halfway through the flight already. You can see on the bottom of the screen, the bottom of the iPad screen, we have the animated airplane icon. It's halfway there. Top of the screen it says 22 minutes. Still at 34,000. Can't really. I'm sure there's still most likely an aircraft above us. No, we could have climbed to 36, but I'm just going to leave it as it is because we're descending very soon. Are you going to do the leg back to Vancouver? You mean back to Calgary? No. No. Unfortunately not. VS A339 whip request. Not yet. Not just yet. Soon maybe, but not yet. That's near you. Ah, expect deviation from flight plan. Okay. Captain stare from frequency. I can't acknowledge that, but sure. ATC if you're tuning in. Roger. Wilco, I'll expect. Why is there going to be deviation? I'm just curious to see the air if it's like. I mean, there's an airplane. Oh, there's one right behind us. Atari 9551 off to the left. Maybe it's just because there's a lot of airplanes around at the moment. Abhick, what's up? Welcome. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead then and do the giveaway. The keyword for today's giveaway is Vancouver. Vancouver, and that's for a chance to win a month sub to Infinite Flight Pro. You only, just for reference, you only have to type it once and you'll be entered, providing you spell it correctly. Drummer's down there. Descend and maintain flight level 200. Okay, right, we're going down. Don't need to descend too fast, but we're descending. Bruce, any chance you're in the Infinite Flight official Discord server? Bruce is a moderator. Yeah. He'll be there. 25 entries so far. Again, if you're just tuning in, or you missed completely what I said a minute ago, if you would like a chance at winning a month sub to Infinite Flight Pro, all you have to do is type Vancouver into the chat. That's literally it. Super easy. Keyword giveaway. Automatic. Nightbot will pick the winner soon, whenever we press the roll it button. We'll do that in the next 5 minutes or so. We won't leave it rolling for too long. Poll's still going in the chat. The poll's not done, but it looks like we're going to land in the HUD view. Just to refresh you on that one, there's a pinned poll in the chat asking what view we should land in today. You can vote for the view that you'd like to see. It's very close between the first officer view and the HUD view. HUD would be quite boring, if I'm honest, but if you insist. I mean, with the HUD, I can try and land as smooth as possible, but we'll see. Turn left, heading 200. That is a deviation indeed. Look, it's actually a really busy route today. Wow, looking good. One thing to keep in mind is the Atari 777 off to our left. 5 miles. 4 miles. Still 1,000 feet or so separation, so we should be okay. It's so cool. I love flying past aircraft. Pretty neat.
WestJet 210 is 7 nautical miles south of Vernon at 34,000 feet. Requesting visual approach any runway at Vancouver. Proceed on course. Maple 73.
Going to have a look on live flight real quick, just to see how busy this this region is right now. Should be a line of aircraft spanning the entire route. Yeah, there is. If you go on live flight and have a look at the region that we're flying in here, just like see this massive line of aircraft. Super cool stuff. Where's that plane? Where's the plane? There's the plane. Busy airspace indeed. There we go. So Seattle is over there, and Vancouver's over there somewhere. Over there, I think. Just quickly, if you are entering this giveaway, then of course please do stay tuned and don't click off the stream, because if you win the prize and you're not here to claim it, then of course well, you won't. We'll just have to re-roll it and give it to somebody else. Bruce said in the chat, Infinite X is a good tool as well. Yes, Infinite X is the latest and greatest airplane tracker for infinite flight. Here we go. Okay, so it's going to maintain 15,000. Bruce, do you remember this was the very first stream? I mean, like by the route we're flying here on Twitch, the very first route that we streamed. It's going to be impossible to create space. Yeah, most likely. I mean, we'll see. ATC will most likely do a fantastic job anyway, but there are a lot of airplanes right now. Looks like we're flying 230 for a little bit, then we'll be told to turn right by like to 200 or something. I'm not too sure. No, to 230. Sorry. What are we now? Yeah. So we'll probably be told in a minute or so to turn to 230. I remember it was crazy busy. Yeah, it was. It was. I think it was quite a long time on the ground. I don't think we got airborne for quite a while as well. I can't really remember. Let's have a look. I'm just going to see what the traffic is like at Vancouver. Seattle's like just as busy as well. There's quite a lot of traffic at Seattle. I can imagine it's because it's a very short hop as well. You can do Seattle to Vancouver or vice versa with the Dash 8, which is I think we streamed that once actually. That was a really fun route. It took all of about 20 minutes, but yeah, Vancouver's looking busy at the moment. And so is the airspace surrounding it. I think I departed before you. This was before your blue tag, right? Yeah. This is before the days of my blue tag, indeed, yeah. Will you be expecting a 2-6 left arrival? Hopefully, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It would be convenient to where we need to taxi to parking anyway. I don't really mind landing on 2-6 right, but the 2-6 left is what we have planned, so that would be awesome. HUD landing today. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the poll then. Let's finish it. Looks like, there we go, turn to 230 just as expected. The winner of the poll is the HUD view. So we'll land with the HUD view today. We've got 33 entries for this giveaway. We'll go ahead and roll it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner of this month's subscription is... Okay, right. I would love to pronounce this, but XUX U1X. Well done. Congratulations. You've won a sub to Infinite Flight Pro. If you are here in the chat, then of course please do make yourself known. Just say like hello or something. The bot will automatically pull your messages from the chat so that we can see when you leave a message, and then we can discuss from there. But the most important part is knowing that you're still here.
Copy. Expecting vectors. WestJet 312.
I have a really funny feeling that they're not going to be. But we'll see. We'll give it a couple of minutes. If not, we'll re-roll the giveaway.
Turn left heading 150. Descend and maintain flight level 230.
Remember to check your gear on final, Dan. I will check my gear on final. Let's descend a little bit faster here to 15,000.
Contacting Vancouver approach on 128.6. WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo. Vancouver Center. WestJet 220.
Oh no, did they leave? Bruce, I think so. From what it seems, yes. Nightbot would tag them in the chat, which would highlight the message for them. But sadly, I think they've backed out of the stream, so we'll have to re-roll. Well, I'm not going to make any promises just yet, but the chances are we might have to re-roll it. Reduce speed 250 knots. Okay, slow down then.
Qatari 9551.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Vistara 282 Super. Speed of 533 heavy. Descend on course to London Heathrow.
No, you don't need gear, Dan.
Descend and maintain 17,000. WestJet 210.
I saw that video, Dan. Perfectly cut scream is hilarious. Yeah, there was one to remember.
Proceed on course. Speedbird 533 heavy.
Okay, what we'll do then, XUXU1X, if you are watching and your chat for some reason isn't working, whatever, we'll leave the option open for a day or two, and if you manage to get in touch with us with proof that it's you, then we can go ahead and sort you out a sub. But for what it's worth, we'll go ahead and do another giveaway then. We'll cancel that one, do a different keyword. The keyword will be 737.
Qatari 9551 is 20 nautical miles southwest of Merida, 30,000 feet. Requesting radar vector.
All you have to do is type 737 into the chat, and please stay on the stream, otherwise that will happen again.
Turn left heading 170. Descend and maintain 15,000. WestJet 220.
WestJet 5219. Contact Vancouver approach on 133.1.
Yankee Romeo Oscar Mike is 16 nautical miles north of Hope at 19,000.
Okay, 20 entries so far. Let's see, Anna Koanoa, Captain No Gear, Captain EU, Kobe, Jacob, James. 24 entries so far. I won't read out everybody. Yeah, as Bruce said in the chat, remember you only need to type it once. It only counts it once. So even if you type 737 into the chat like a million times, it honestly won't make a difference. As Jason said in our previous stream, we should do anti-spam. And enabling that would basically mean if you type 737 more than once, it will then take you out the giveaway, which is really harsh. I don't think we'll do that. It would be really very, very funny though to see, just as an experiment, what the outcome would be. Almost there, everybody. Almost there. Still descending.
Proceed on course. United
35 entries. I'll give you all about 10 more seconds to type 737 into the chat if you haven't done it already. And then we'll roll the giveaway. Auto land or not, Dan? Nope, we won't land with auto land. We'll land with the HUD view today, as that's what you all voted for. Ted's going crazy in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear that. You probably can. Okay then, we'll roll it in 5, 4, oh, hold on, turn to 240, 3, 2, 1, drum roll. The winner is, all good, 23. Congratulations on winning a month to Infinite Flight Pro. The big question, the real question is, are you here? Are you in the chat? Are you still watching right now? If you are still here, make yourself known. They've been subscribed since 2021, November 2021. Yep, they're here. Congratulations. Do you have an account on the forum at all? If you do, then dropping your forum name into the chat would be brilliant so that we can get in touch with you after the stream and provide you with your prize. Alternatively, if you don't have a forum account, you can leave your Discord name with the hashtag and the number. And alternatively, as I usually say, if you don't have Discord, then an Instagram name will also work. At and the full name, of course. Oh, over to Vancouver approach on 113.10. There we go. Okay, so let's request approach. 𝗖𝗛𝗛𝗡𝗟 26 left ILS. I was Mr. Beast 6000 your controller. Oh, awesome. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled then. I'll take a photo so I have the name there so I can get in touch with you after the stream. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled on the forum and I'll shoot you a message after this stream. We can sort that out for you. But yeah, again, congratulations.
WestJet 5219 is 6 nautical miles south of 𝗠𝗘𝗡𝗚𝗏 at 15,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 26 left at Vancouver.
WestJet 212.
800 feet to go. We'll start leveling off at 15,000. Text him whilst controlling.
Contacting Vancouver Tower on 118.7. WestJet 212 Alpha Kilo. Turn right heading 120. Jazz 5.
Hope you didn't wait too long for departure. You you done a good job, don't worry. My ATC mod sensors are tingling.
Turn left heading 250.
Great.
Air Canada 991 Charlie X-ray heavy. Descend
Multitasking
maintain
at its finest.
Air Canada 2213.
Golf Hotel Oscar Sierra Tango is 3 nautical miles north of Port Langley at 6,500 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 26 left at Vancouver.
Just got a notification on my phone saying that we've posted something on Instagram. I have a suspicion that it's a work in progress shot, so go and take a look. Alright, we'll get the hand cam ready for our landing. Put that on the screen when we get a bit closer. Captain No Gear is under the impression that they're getting diverted to Seattle. Really? All over there. In the sky there's no police, so you can use your phone anytime. If you say so, if you say so. Okay, there's 15,000. We're getting closer. We've been airborne now for 45 minutes.
Turn right heading 340. Descend and
Get the views here.
Air Canada 991 Charlie X-ray heavy. Turn left heading 080. Jazz 5. WestJet 210 is 19 nautical miles.
Probably on a different arrival. Captain No Gear. Yeah, you can see the traffic's been split into two here. ATC doing a fantastic job. I wonder where Captain No Gear is, I'm not too sure. Where are we? Am I being blind? We're over here. Let's set the ILS 426 left. 26 left, set nav 1.
Turn left heading 350. Descend and maintain 3,000.
Southeast of Charlie Yankee Delta Charlie. Charlie Yankee Delta Charlie, where's that?
Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Golf Hotel Oscar Sierra Tango.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, yeah. Which one are you? I see you. Expect vectors for the ILS 26 left Vancouver. Awesome. Yeah, Captain No Gear, it looks like you're taking a very funky flight plan. turn left 230, descend and maintain 10,000 feet. So, there we go, down to 10,000. Descend in no time. Once we get to 10,000, we'll turn those landing lights on. Yeah. Okay. Aviation Rodriguez said, on your next stream, you have to control the iPad one-handed whilst landing. I've done that before. And yeah, that's actually a really good suggestion. Of course, it would be a bit difficult because you wouldn't be able to control the rudder. But hey, it's all for fun. One day we can do it. In the next stream, we'll do that. In the next stream, we'll do that. I'll make that one of the poll options in the next stream. Land one-handed. I got you. Hey, all the more reason to enjoy the scenery, said Captain Noga. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good thing I packed extra fuel. Looks like I'm going to be delayed. Yeah, it's definitely a wise idea to pack a little bit of extra fuel on this flight. The thing is, if you join these streams regularly, you'll understand that packing more fuel is a wise choice anyway, because they tend to be a lot longer than expected. Murky Aviation, what's up? Lee's Aviation's in the chat. Murky Aviation, I've been good, thank you. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's see. Let's get an idea of the route we're going to be taking here. Straight ahead for the next couple of minutes. Oh, okay, maybe not. Turn right to 250. Got to head off to my rehearsal now. See ya, Bruce. Thank you very much for stopping by and moderating the chat. See you next time. Aviator Z, Zach is in the chat. This definitely has to be one of my favorite flight decks in Infinite Flight. Especially now that I know the trim wheel actually works. I can't believe I've never noticed that. Landing lights at 10,000. Yep, absolutely. How's everything going? Yeah, it's going good. It's going good, Aviator Z.
Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 26 left. Air Canada 758. WestJet 105. Turn left 7190.
He's got me doing a left 360 by the looks of it. Anything for spacing. Busy airspace at the moment. Descend and maintain 5,000. Straight down we go. What's the route for this event? For this particular stream, it's Calgary to Vancouver. If you visit the forum and the actual thread for this event, which is top line of the description, you'll be able to see all of the suggested routes for this this fly-in event. Of course, you're welcome to fly any route, but those are the suggested ones. Aviation Rodriguez, take care. See you later. See you on the next one. Thank you for joining. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming on. Do you like Marvel movies? No. I feel like I'm going to trigger loads of people by saying that, but no, I don't. I've never really been like massively interested in Marvel movies. You don't enjoy a Marvel? I think I've watched them as a child, growing up, like occasionally, but I wouldn't like. Let's say a new Marvel movie come out in the cinema, I wouldn't be like, oh, I have to go see this. Like if it does come on the TV, then I'd watch it, but like I wouldn't. It's not really for me. Okay, turn right 300. 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗟 said they might fly to Vancouver. Do it! Do it. +1 for the traffic here today. How many aircraft can we cram into Vancouver?
The rise made 7 is 7 nautical miles northwest of West Lupine at 16,000 feet. Request Pinel's approach runway 26.
Dan, have you ever thought about doing a landing challenge? Yes, I have actually thought about doing a landing challenge, like an official landing challenge. Like, my only thoughts are sort of how it would work and how you'd be able to... Because, I mean, a landing challenge would be fun if you could, like, give something away, for example, like a prize. Like an unofficial landing challenge just to see who could land the smoothest would work, definitely. It could be a very low-key, subtle event that we can do via Discord. But I think I would like to go the extra mile and make it an event where you can actually win something, like runners-up. Like a 12-month sub for the #1 position and then a month sub to 2 and 3. But we'll see. Maybe you can expect something like that in the future, but there's nothing planned at the moment, although it would be a good choice. Just figuring out a way of... being able to create such an event, maybe like a way of submitting video files of your landing or something like that. I'm not too sure. Which would work if we were to do like MP4 submissions, video file submissions up until a certain date and time, and then we go ahead and review the landing and see which ones are the best, and then there you go, there are your winners. That'd be kind of cool, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Right, I need to start concentrating now. Turn right heading 350. It's time to land. I'll go ahead and put the hands cam on right now. And of course, let's do this. Let me concentrate then. I'll read the chat as much as I possibly can, of course, but for the most part, I'm going to focus on the landing. So, let's see what's going on here. Looks like we're going to be told to turn left to a certain heading until we're established on the localizer cleared eye. Let's approach 26 left at some point soon. Unless we're making a complete 360 or something. Oh, there we go. Turn left 290, maintain 5,000 until established on the localizer cleared eye. Let's do it. As I just said. Right. You know you stream too much when you can literally read back the exact words. 290. Into the HUD we go. Turn LNAV on. Right, let's just swing this bad boy to the left. Increase the bank so we don't really overshoot the approach. We need to start slowing down the aircraft ahead. There's 196 knots ground speed. We go. Yeah, we need to slow down. We'll slow down to 180. And we'll turn on the APPR for now. We're landing. We took off 56 minutes ago from Calgary. So just getting ready to land now. Where's the airport? There we go, I can see it just ahead.
Maintain 3000. Air Canada 758.
How many FPS do you have? Right now, 60. Gear down. Not just yet. We're still quite far out, and we're quite high at the moment. Those spoilers. Of course, we're landing in the HUD view today, so without further ado, should get a bit of light here on the iPad. Let's turn this. There we go. Contact Vancouver Tower on 118.70. Okay, right. Over to tower, send and switch. Call inbound, landing, ILS, 26 left. Aircraft 5 miles ahead, 159. Let's go a bit slower then. Let's slow down to 140. Number 3, 26 left, clear to land. Looking good. Aircraft behind us. 747. What we'll do is we'll try to land and vacate the runway to the right as soon as possible. And do like a very quick stop on the runway so that we don't have to cross a runway after vacating. Just a quick taxi to park and just makes things a little bit faster. Okay, full flaps.
Air Canada 6897, number 2, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Let's do this. 8.4 nautical miles away from the airport at the moment, or at least from, well, runway anyway.
Request permission to cross runway 13.
Air Canada 991 Charlie X-ray heavy.
Real Infinite Flight Pro brings the gear down after they're on the ground. Yep, they do. That's what you're supposed to do. We'll drop the gear soon. 7 miles, 6.5 will drop the gear. Still a bit fast actually, we're really light today. Gear's coming down. Still pitching down a bit. Let's slow down. Let's go 130. Oh, the airspeed indicator's having a bit of fun there.
Ready for departure in sequence at runway 26 right. Departing straight up.
Air Canada 702 heavy. Number 2.
Turbulent.
Runway 26 left.
Turbulence going on right now.
Vancouver Tower. WestJet 188 Whiskey.
All right, let's disconnect the autopilot then.
ILS runway 26 right.
And do this by hand.
You're in an active airspace. Please contact Vancouver Tower on 118.7.
Number 2. Clear to land. Runway 26 left. Air Canada 702
Let's just
heavy.
center this real quick.
November 179 Lima Hotel. Line up and wait runway 26 left. Line up and wait.
Okay, now I need to concentrate. I won't look at the chat.
179 Lima Hotel. Hotel Zulu Juliet Alpha Alpha. Line up and wait runway 26 right.
Vancouver Tower. WestJet
Aircraft
188
holding short by the looks of it, or maybe even entering the runway. Okay, so we'll just keep that in mind.
Air Canada 221.
Aircraft lining up on the runway. This could be a potential go-around, I'm not too sure. Hopefully not, though.
November 444 Echo Uniform. Request frequency change. Wilco. Air Canada 2213.
Winds are relatively calm. Should be a nice
WestJet
landing.
188 Whiskey Echo. Inbound on the ILS
Look at the
runway
chat. No,
26
don't
right.
distract me.
Hotel Zulu Juliet Alpha
There's an
Alpha.
aircraft right behind me, a 747. Doing a parallel landing with Air Canada 6897.
188 Whiskey Echo. Inbound on the ILS runway 26 right.
WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo. Number 2. Runway 26 right. Clear to land.
Number
Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can make this a nice smooth one.
WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo.
It's 500 feet.
Runway 26 left. November 179 Lima Hotel. Vancouver Tower. SkyWest 2154. Inbound on the GPS runway 26 left. Air Canada 702 heavy. Go around. Make left traffic runway 26 left.
Here we go.
Going around. Air Canada 702 heavy.
Air Canada 702 heavy. Contact Vancouver approach on 133.1.
Sinking a bit there.
2213. Request permission to cross runway 31.
November 179 Lima Hotel. Frequency change approved. Good day. November 179 Lima Hotel.
20.
Air Canada 2213. Disregard last message.
SkyWest 2154. Number 2. Runway 26 left.
There we go. A bit late, but we're down.
Contacting Vancouver approach on 133.1.
Let's slow down as quick as possible. I don't want to cross the runway. I don't think we're going to do it in time. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Quick, vacate. Yes, we done it. Woo! Right, good. That was great. Now we're head on with 777 here. What's going on? Ground, taxi, parking. Let's slow down. Get rid of those spoilers. Just stop here. Wait for our clearance. Taxi to parking. Trim can go to neutral. Landing strobes. APU can be fired up. Taxi to parking. There we go. Let's do it. Yeah, not bad. Pretty nice landing. I think we will literally park right there. I think it'd be probably more convenient. Oh, we can't make a right-hand turn here, so we'll continue straight ahead, then make a right-hand turn. 30 minutes until Captain EU lands at Gatwick. Nice. Pretty nice flight. Very nostalgic flight. Okay, let's turn right here. Right again.
Taxi to parking at your discretion. Pushback approved. Victor Tango Zulu India Delta.
We'll park in one of those gates there. I think those are the correct gates. I might be wrong, but... I see what one we're going to park at here.
United 1693, ready to taxi to runway 26 right with information X-ray.
Okay. To the left we go.
WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo, request taxi to parking. Clear 1889 Charlie, cross runway 26 left. Crossing runway 26 left. Clear 1889 Charlie. United
Flickers going on.
Taxi to runway 26 right. Contact tower when ready.
We'll use the stand guidance today. See what's going on over there. See if we can use that to park. Slow, it's saying. Slow down. Okay, a bit to the right. Ah! That was a plane. Okay, let's carry on. What plane was that? Like a 777 or something? Right, stop. Let's stop there. Let's turn those engines off. Not seatbelts, engines.
New Zealand 117, hold position. Pushback approved.
And then what we'll do then is we'll go ahead and turn the beacon light off.
WestJet 188 Whiskey Echo. Taxi
And
to parking
then
at your discretion.
do
Taxi
passengers,
WestJet 188
cargo, ground power. We'll let that all connect up. Jump scare on infinite flight, 777 jump scare. Yeah, absolutely. What I'm going to do now is put up the channel members here
Vancouver ground. Victor
very quickly.
Tango India Delta.
Give a shout out to those.
Taxi with information X-ray.
And then we'll wrap up the stream.
1693. Give way to aircraft on your right. Give way to aircraft. United
Let's have a look.
1693.
Memberships.
Thank you. Good day.
Members.
Air Canada
Current level.
1008.
Captains and super fans. Okay, shout out to Grab, Jessen Lee, Aviator Ali, Not Cabinet, Grayson, Jinko, Chris Wing, Adam, Nick Masterson, Tyler Flake, Captain Sky Marshal, Dark Serpent Gaming, Gonzo, Fonzo47, Aviator Griff, Eli, Butter Zero, Josh K, Golf Hotel Alpha Zulu Bravo, that one always gets me, Simon Weber, and Crazy Bee. Thank you all for being captains and super fans, and thank you all for watching yet another stream. It's been a fun one, very nostalgic one. Yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was very busy as well. It was a successful turnout. Of course, the event will not end until 0600 Zulu tomorrow. On the 18th. So if you would like to continue with this flying event and fly into Vancouver at some point later today or into the early hours of the morning, then of course you're more than welcome to. The event thread is on the forum, top link of the description right now if you'd like more information and you haven't had a chance to join yet. With that being said, like always, I'll end it like I usually do. Keep the dirty side down. I'll see you in the next stream. As always, take care.
Taxiing to runway
Goodbye.
26 right. November 107 Oscar Yankee. Give way to aircraft.